do well as we did?
My name's Catherine. So quick question. How many of you have ever gotten into a conflict with a coworker? Okay, so not everyone. How many of you have talked to someone else about this conflict?
Make fun of it?
Not necessarily, just talking about it. Okay, well I have two, and this brings me to my topic today, is the importance of third-party discussions in resolving a work conflict. So, why do conflicts occur? Well, because Canada is so diverse, the workforce is made up of many different cultures and people come from different backgrounds. They bring with them their own set of values and beliefs. But if two people don't agree and have the same values and beliefs, this tends to lead to an argument. Another reason would be because people don't know how to communicate properly. This lack of communication leads to the conflict which needs to be resolved. One way to do this is to bring in a third party. So what are third-party discussions? Well, they're discussions with people who are not affiliated with the conflict. So the outsiders can be third party. These third parties are distinguished into two categories. The first one being organizational insiders, so people within the company, as in your managers, your supervisors, your coworkers, that sort of thing. The second group are the organizational outsiders, so people not affiliated with the company, so these would be your family, your friends, your neighbors, and so on. So what's the importance of talking to these third parties? Well, they offer an outside opinion, basically. They're someone to talk to, they're trying to help you resolve your conflict, so they're bringing you an unbiased perspective. They also want to be there to help you offer a solution that satisfies both parties. When trying to resolve a work conflict, you have to decide which group is best to go to. So you want to go to the insiders because they have a better sense of the company, they work with you, they know what to expect, they know what it's offering, they can offer better solutions. Conflicts should be resolved immediately because they delay projects. If you have a deadline with a project and you're conflicting with a coworker, you can't really get your tasks accomplished, and this puts everything off. So the third-party outsiders, they act as mediators to resolve the issues and come to a solution and to agreements sooner rather than later. So in conclusion, conflicts happen because there is a lack of communication between two parties. And when trying to resolve a conflict, you want to go to a third party, this being the organizational insiders or the organizational outsiders. And the best one to choose when we're dealing with a work conflict is the organizational insiders because they offer better solutions to resolve conflicts sooner.
Hi, I'm Natasha, and I'd like to share with you all an image I came across while traveling on a flight to Asia. Welcome to Dubai, the land of milk and honey, or what many are calling the fastest growing city in the world. In only a matter of decades, Dubai has transformed itself from a small fishing community to an oil exporter, and now Dubai is a powerful leader in economic development. This structure over here is called Burj Dubai, and is the world's tallest freestanding building. Let me ask you all a question. How many of you have been turned down from a job interview simply because a company didn't have a place for you? Just by show of hands? A few of you? I know I have also. But Dubai will not turn you down because Dubai needs people like you, young business leaders who are innovative and knowledgeable in order to fill its labor force. So this presentation will examine the growing employment opportunities available for business students in Dubai. I'll discuss 3 industries that are part of Dubai's fastest growing sector, which is service. And these industries include real estate, hospitality and tourism, and finance. So to begin, Dubai's real estate industry has expanded in recent years due to an increase in property developments. And one of the reasons why Dubai is known as the fastest growing city in the world is due to its lavish construction developments, which include the Burj Dubai. According to a managing partner at Ernst & Young Middle East, the demand is unbelievable, volume is huge, and prices are lucrative. This building bloom includes residential property, hotels, shopping malls, and other infrastructure projects. So given these developments, there's demand for personnel to market and sell Dubai's properties. These construction projects have attracted tourists and companies who choose Dubai as a place to hold incentive meetings and events. And as the city markets its tourism facilities, Dubai requires international professionals who can coordinate and manage in the hospitality and tourism industry. Even despite a global downturn in travel and tourism, Dubai is actually growing in the tourism industry. It's estimated that around 15 million tourists are expected to arrive in 2010, which is a growth rate of 24% since 2001. And we can say that given this growth, there's demand for laborers in hotel, food and beverage services, hotel and retail, and sales and marketing. So lastly, with regards to the finance industry, many large international companies are making a business decision to enter into Dubai's market. They're moving key employees to the Middle East, regions where already investment banks have begun taking advantage of the rising growth potential in the economy. So consequently, there's demand for business analysts and administrators in the finance industry. In conclusion, Dubai is an international financial center that is experiencing economic prosperity. So as a result, there are growing employment opportunities available for business students such as yourself in real estate, hospitality and tourism, and finance. Thank you.
Folks, let's give our speaker our full attention, please.
Hi, my name is Joey, and today I'm going to talk to you guys about corporate web pages. Who here has ever thought of starting their own internet business or has an internet business? Anybody? All right. Well, it's a growing business, and right now I'm going to teach you guys how to integrate business communications into corporate homepages. Let's start with something a little bit fun. This is General Electric's webpage in 1996. What can you guys tell me about this? It's blank, it's ugly. What about browsing through this if you want to look for something specific?
It's there.
It's there? Is it easy to browse through? Do you know where to go to right now? Not easy. All right, 10 years later, this is General Electric's webpage. Does this look easier to browse through? Looks clean, looks pretty. Anyways. So, the elements of a good corporate homepage. It has to be attractive and simple. Clear and organized, easy to browse. If it's not attractive and simple, you're gonna disattract customers or even prospective anyone interested in the business. It has to be clear and organized. If you can't browse through it, you're scared off, you don't know where to go, you lose trust in the business, look for someone easy. So, the key to having an attractive homepage, keep it short. Ideally, you want to keep a homepage between 1 and 1.5 pages. People do not like scrolling down a web page. Anyone here used to use Facebook when they added all the ton of applications? You had to scroll down to the wall. It got annoying, right? All right, so fonts for sore eyes. Do not write too big, do not write too small. If you write too small, people that have bad vision won't be able to read your site. Older people also who can't see well won't be able to read. If it's too big, it's just plain ugly. Clutter scares viewers. Like we saw in General Electric's 1996 webpage, it's ugly. It scares people away. No one wants to read it. Silence is key. Silence is actually underrated. You don't want to have background music on your website. Anyone here been on Future Shop's website?
Yeah.
Yeah? You ever seen that video of that guy talking to you out of nowhere? Now imagine you were at home and someone was sleeping next to you. Or you're at work and you don't want people knowing you're browsing on Future Shop website. Yeah. So you don't want music without the viewer's consent. So, being clear and organized. The navigational style and orientation. This is basically your menu, how someone will browse through your site to get where they want. It's got to be a regular, horizontal, button-based navigation system. If you have too much text, it's hard to browse through. It's a lot of reading. No one wants to do that. Focal point. A focal point is basically the main center attraction of the web page. What's the first thing you look at when you look at a web page?